Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kyle from AK Pro Films.
And Anson from ArtPlay.
And have you ever thought about buying a smartwatch? Well, today we're going to review the Pebble Steel
and the Moto 360.
So let's first take a look at the Pebble Steel and its features and capabilities. Alright, so let's talk about the design of the Pebble smartwatch. So right off the bat we can see it has an aluminum band that surrounds the entire watch and has a front panel of hard-coated glass which has an e-paper display. So on the right hand side of the watch we have 3 buttons. The top one is for scrolling up, the middle one is for selecting, and the bottom one is for scrolling down. And also on the left hand side we have 1 button for going back, and we have a magnetic charging port. But thankfully we don't have to charge this smartwatch that often because we have a long-lasting 7-day battery life that isn't present in some other smartwatches in this point in time. Also, we have a leather band that comes in the watch, but we can purchase a metal one for an additional $20. So what's a watch when you can't tell time? So with this Pebble smartwatch comes a plethora of watch faces. You can use the buttons to the right hand side for scrolling through your current list of watch faces, but you can use the application that Pebble has provided for your iOS or Android device to add a whole lot more. So they have a ton to choose from, so you can customize your watch to your personal style. Also, applications play a huge part on the Pebble smartwatch, so easily press the middle button on the right hand side of the watch and you're presented with the list of apps. For instance, you can play some music, check your notifications, change some settings, and the like. So I have Tinybird, a game that I downloaded using the Pebble app for my smartphone, and it's kinda like a Flappy Bird clone but on your wrist. So instead of a game, you can download productivity apps, you can download notification checking apps, and other applications that could be useful for you. So another unique thing that a smartwatch offers and that a traditional watch can't is that you can receive notifications. So right there I just received a text notification right on my wrist. It also vibrated, letting me know that I just received it. Also, pressing on that middle button on the watch lets me dismiss this text message. Also on the watch you can receive phone calls, so if you happen to get a phone call you'll receive that on your wrist and it'll also vibrate just like a text message or other notification. So you can answer that or decline it, and that is how notifications appear on the Pebble. Let's say you want to see all of our daily notifications on our watch. So all we have to do is open up the app screen and press on notifications. And from here we can see all of our notifications at a glance. Well, I'm sure you've been wondering what the Pebble application is throughout this whole video. Well, the Pebble application is necessary for controlling and customizing your watch. So from the Pebble app we can customize and move around and unload and load our watch faces and apps, and we can also install new ones. So let's press Get Watch Faces and let's download this one right here. It is available for Android and iOS, and it has a pretty nice rating on it as well. So let's add this to our list of watch faces. So as you can see, the watch has been added and my wrist vibrated because it has been successfully added to the list of watch faces. So let's go back to the menu and let's go to My Pebble. And we can see it has been added to our stack of all of our applications and watch faces. So that is why the Pebble app is so necessary for adding and removing different apps and watch faces.
Alright, so let's take a look at the design and functionality of the Moto 360. The Moto 360 has an awesome, beautiful, curved display never before seen in a device or a smartwatch before. Other watches like the LG G Watch and the Samsung Galaxy Gear both have rectangular displays which aren't as desirable on the wrist, but the Moto 360 changes the game. It has a beautiful silver or black ring on the side with a button to power on or wake the display. It also has wireless charging or a beautiful dock charger to charge on the back of the device. The display display isn't super high resolution, but when held away at the normal hand-to-eye distance, the screen doesn't look all that bad. It has smooth graphics for the most part, and a quite beautiful design compared to all of its competitors out there. The design of the Moto 360 truly makes it unique. So on the Moto 360, you can just lift up to wake the display, or another easy way you can wake the display is just by tapping the device. In order to change the watch face, all you need to do is hold down on the display where the clock is and wait for the different displays to pop up. Now, Motorola has many pre-installed displays, but you can also download your own display from the Google Play Store like this one here, and it's great to be able to customize with your own display choice. Now we're just going to go back to a regular pre-made one here, and also what you can do is swipe down to see the date and mute your notifications and the battery. That's a very useful feature on the watch. And to close off, all we need to do to sleep the device is simply put our palm over the Moto 360 and the device will go to sleep. So to access your Google Now, all you need to do is tap on the screen and you can scroll down to compose notes, reminders, see your steps, heart rate, texts, email, and more on the device. You can just swipe back for the home button. You can swipe up to get different cards like text, email, sports, etc. So on the nav, all you can do is just swipe to the left and you can see different route information and navigation options. And if you swipe again, you can navigate open on phone, and it's a great way to navigate. Steps, you can see history, you can see how many steps I've walked in the day, and I can even check my heart rate, which is phenomenal. If I scroll up again to email, I can see archived messages, or I can reply to the email via voice or open the phone. If I scroll up one more, I can see new text messages that I have, can swipe over to see the whole conversation, or I can reply, or I can open the phone, which are some great features that you can't really do on other non-Android Wear devices. Another awesome feature on this is downloading third-party apps from the Play Store. So to access those, just tap on Google Now, scroll all the way down to the start, and then you'll see all these different apps like games, calendars, heart rate monitors, and more. So I'm just going to go up to the top here and click on 2048, and I can actually play this game on my watch, which is awesome in this small form factor. Now if I want to exit this game, I just hold down on the screen until the red X appears and I can get out of that. Now I'm going to go back into the app folder again by clicking the start, and this time I'm going to go into the calculator app. Just click on basic calculator here once that comes up, and as you can see, this app isn't quite optimized for the Moto 360. This app has actually been designed for a rectangular watch like the LG G Watch, and so not all apps are completely optimized for the Moto 360. Now to exit this app, I'm just going to swipe right there and get back to our regular watch face. Now the battery life on the Moto 360 is pretty decent. With normal notification checking, you get about a day's worth of battery, and that's solid. You just need to charge it every night. The reason why you don't get as good of a battery life as the Pebble is because of all these Google Now cards and integration into the Moto 360.
Alright, so in conclusion, the Pebble Steel has a great app ecosystem. It's been around for a lot longer, so you have a great support community, and it also has an astonishing battery life.
And the Moto 360 has a great circular design, Google Now integration and features, and an up-and-coming app ecosystem on the Google Play Store.
But it ultimately depends on the price point that you want to spend and the features that you want included.
And the design of the product and what operating system your phone is running.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we compared the Pebble Steel
to the Moto 360.
So in the comments below, also make sure to write about what smartwatch you think is the best and what one you have if you have a smartwatch. So thank you guys so much for watching again. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.